It's the Lakes area's most wanted. We are cleaning up the criminals in our area and need your help. Have you seen any of these people?
David John Flottegroff. He's 39. He's 6 feet tall, 270 pounds with blue eyes and blonde hair. He's wanted for gross misdemeanor DWI. David Paul Haverkamp, age 51. He's 6 feet 1 inches tall, 171 pounds with hazel eyes and brown hair. He's wanted for gross misdemeanor second degree DWI. Scott Neal Mastrud, age 38. He's a white male, 5 feet 9 inches tall, 160 pounds with brown eyes and brown hair. He has 2 warrants for felony check forgery. Donald Arthur Merrill. He's 38. He's 6 feet 4 inches tall, 270 pounds with hazel eyes. He's wanted for misdemeanor driving after revocation. Perry Lee Travis, age 29. He's 6 feet 1 inches tall, 220 pounds, with hazel eyes and brown hair. He's wanted for numerous misdemeanor traffic violations. Richard Harris Thompson, age 38. He's 5 feet 10 inches tall, 225 pounds, with brown eyes and brown hair. He's wanted for felony escaping custody. Calvin Kenneth DeJean. He's 27. He's 5 feet 9 inches tall, 225 pounds with brown eyes and black hair. He has a felony warrant for failing to register as a sex offender. Daryl Wayne Jarvis, age 21. He's 5 feet 9 inches tall, 160 pounds with brown eyes and brown hair. He's wanted for misdemeanor drug possession and misdemeanor underage liquor consumption. Cindy Yvonne Greenfeather, age 43. She's 5 feet 3 inches tall, 175 pounds with brown eyes and brown hair. She's wanted for gross misdemeanor second degree DWI and had 2 warrants for gross misdemeanor traffic violations.
The Lakes area's most wanted. We're cleaning up the streets. Remember, if you see any of these people, do not approach them. Call your local law enforcement office. And now, a word from our area law enforcement.
Hi, my name is Luke Swery, and I'm with the Becker County Sheriff's Department, and I'm in charge of the snowmobile safety snowmobile patrol that we have here in the Sheriff's Office. I just want to talk today a little bit about some of the things we're looking for as we're out on patrol with the snowmobiles out on the trails in Becker County, and then also a little bit of the safety equipment that we've got, rescue equipment that we have. One of the things that the Sheriff's Office has that's used for if we have an accident or snowmobile crash back down one of the trails where EMS is not able to reach the person, is we have a rescue trailer that's all set up with rescue sled that's on skis that we can pull behind one of our snowmobiles that we have. So we're able to, with the seat in the back here, somebody from EMS, the ambulance, can get on with us, get on the snowmobile with us. We can take them out to the scene where the accident's at. They can stabilize the person, get them loaded up on a backboard, put them inside the sled here, and then we can pull them out to a main road or property or wherever we can get to where the ambulance is waiting for us. So it's just one of the pieces of equipment that we've had to use when we get a crash way back, because some of the trails it's pretty impossible to get back in there with a stretcher or drive back in there with them with the amount of snow we get sometimes. So it's kind of a pretty vital piece of equipment, and you know, without it, it'd be pretty tough to get to somebody. And then one of the main areas where we get complaints on in the wintertime with the snowmobile patrol and calls to the Sheriff's Office are usually it's trespassing is probably the #1 complaint that we get. it's normally where snowmobiles have gone off from the trails or off from the ditches into a farm field, or through where people got trees planted, and they think, you know, because there's snow they're not going to hurt anything, and that's not the case, where they can still do damage. And you know, and number one, they're just trespassing. They're not allowed to be on that property, so that's one of the complaints we get. And when we get those complaints, we investigate them. If we got a description of the occupant or the driver of the snowmobile, or if they give us the license number, description of the snowmobile, we can look into it. And if we end up finding who the person was and we find out they didn't have permission to be on the property, they're end up going to get a trespassing citation for that. And it's a pretty important law that people shouldn't violate, because a lot of the trails that we have in Becker County are based on going across private property, and without those landowners allowing those trails to go across their property, the trails in Becker County wouldn't go very far. And so it's kind of nice to keep the property owner, the landowners, keep on their good side, because it could affect the trails that we have in the county. One of the things that we also are looking for when we're out on snowmobile patrol is also the speed of the snowmobiles. It's a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. That's the maximum speed limit, and that doesn't matter if you're on a lake or a trail or in a road ditch. It's 50 miles an hour, unless of course the ditch or the road you're on, there's a lower posted speed limit, then that's the speed limit that you have to adhere to. But for that purpose, we do have a radar gun, a portable radar gun that's we take out with us on the trails, and will be set up along the trails. And if you're going over the speed limit, you'll get stopped, and either you'll be issued a citation or be given a warning on it, depending on that. And then we're also looking for if you got your snowmobile is currently registered, licensed, and if you got your trail sticker. Those are kind of the main things we're out there looking for.
Thank you for watching the Lakes Area's Most Wanted.